And we're back with your Read Aloud. Here is Mr. Rodriguez ready to read your book, Let's Meet a Veterinarian. This one we read last week, only chapter 3. So today we're going to read chapter 1 and 2. Okay? Because reading is what? Fundamental. If you don't read, we can't get nowhere. So, this book is written by Gina Belisario. And the title again is Let's Meet a Veterinarian. And this veterinarian goes to the classroom. And when you have a chapter book, the table of contents will tell you what page is each of the chapters. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. We're not going to read Chapter 3. We're going to read Chapter 1 and 2. Okay? Shall we? Here we go. Chapter 1. Even tigers say, "Ah." Today our class is having a visitor. We want to know what a veterinarian does. Veterinarians are people in the community. A community is a group of people who live in the same city, town, or neighborhood. We invited Dr. Kate, the veterinarian. She helps us take care of Henry. Henry is our class guinea pig. He is also Dr. Kate's patient. Why is Henry her patient? Because she's the doctor. And she takes care of Henry. This is what she does. Shall we? I help keep animals healthy, says Dr. Kate. Dr. Kate gives Henry a checkup. She checks his eyes and his ears. They look great. So when you go to the doctor, does your doctor check your ears and checks your eyes? Yes, they do. Can I be next? Asks Ethan. Dr. Kate says veterinarians don't see human patients. Veterinarians, also called vets, are doctors for animals, but their work can help people stay healthy too. Some animal illnesses can make people sick. Vets find cures for those illnesses. Then they share the cures with doctors. So, a veterinarian does a lot of similar things that they do with us as regular doctors, but they only do it with animals, pets in this case. Okay? Let's see what she continues to say. Dr. Kate is a small animal vet. She treats pets such as dogs and rabbits. Small animal vets work in an office. Their patients visit them there. But vets for farm or zoo animals go to their patients, and elephants can't fit in the waiting room. After all, there are also vets for large animals and wild animals. They help out at farms and zoos. Even tigers say, "Ah." You see? There are different kinds of vets or veterinarians. Let's see this part. Vets go to a special school. They study how to care for animals. They learn about protecting them in zoos, on farms, and in your home. Then they can help other animal helpers, like wildlife rescuers and pet owners. Before people become veterinarians, they make a promise. They say that Veterinarians Oath, part of the oath of promising they'll be kind to animals. A kind doctor can be the best medicine. Okay? And it's very important to know that. Not everybody can be an animal doctor or a vet. Chapter 2. Harry Henry. Yikes! What happened to Henry's fur? He looks like a joyous fuzzy pencil. Dr. Kate has just the thing for messy hair. A brush. She says it's one of the many tools vets use. Phew! All better. Some pets love getting messy, but knotting fur or muddy paws can make them sick. So vets groom their patients. Groom means to clean. Vets trim beaks, wash hooves, and even brush teeth. Pet owners can learn how to groom their pets by watching a vet. You see, there's a lot of things that you should do to your pet. It's a lot if you want a pet. Sometimes an animal has problems with its furs, scales, or feathers. A dog can get bugs that make its body itchy. A lizard can get a broken tail. Vets have special tools for solving these problems. A vet's tools are made for animals, so they look different from the ones your doctor uses. Your doctor has a scale that's right for your size. But how does a vet weigh a mouse? A vet has a scale that's the perfect size. You see? You don't fit there. So that's made for the mouse or small animals. Vets also use many of the same tools that people doctors use. They use stethoscopes for listening to the heart. They have an X-ray machine for seeing bones. They also give shots that stop nasty germs. Liam sure doesn't like shots. He bets most animals don't either. Do you like shots? I didn't when I was a little kid. And our story finishes there. Let's meet a veterinarian. So, what's really important to know and learn about the veterinarian is what do we need to know and how do we take care of them? We need to know that they need water, they need food, they need love, they need exercise, okay? And they need to see a vet. When they go to the vet, you got to take care of them if they're sick. And you also have to make an effort to have some time to be with your pet because your pet is there for you, to love you, to give you the attention you need and the love. A lot of you now that are in quarantine, your pets tend to be your therapist because they make you feel better. They make you happy, they make you think about them, and you feed them, and you make sure that they have water, you get them a bath, and those things help you. So it's not just taking care of the pet has to take care of you as the person. So that's a good thing to do. All right? Now, I want to go to my sky letter formation board from Fundations. I want you to take it out because we're going to practice how to write some of these words. The first one was box. Box. Box, the letter B starts on the sky, comes down to the grass. Pick your marker up and go to the plane line and make a belly to the grass. And that's the letter B. But the O does not go up in the sky. The O comes to the plane line. So you start on the plane line and go around and around and around and touch the grass and around and around and around and around and come back up to the plane line. And that's the letter O. The letter O. The X is the next one. You got to go diagonal. So you start on the plane line and go down diagonally to the grass. And then you cross over. You start on the plane line. You come down to the grass diagonally in the opposite direction. And that's the letter X. X. But box is not only the word that we were talking about today. We also talked about pox. Pox. Now, pox is the letter P. Does the P go up in the sky or on the plane line? The P goes on the plane line. And the reason why is because it's going to touch the worm. So you start on the plane line, come down to the grass, pick your marker up, and go to the plane line and make a belly to the grass. You see that? Good. You need to practice it, not me. Now, we're going with the letter O, and we're starting on the plane line. You start on the plane line, You start on the plane line and go around and around and around and around and touch the grass and around and around and around and come back up to the plane line. And that's the letter O. The other letter is X. X goes in diagonal form, and it starts on the plane line, comes down to the grass diagonally. And in the opposite direction of diagonal is you start on the sky, you start on the plane line and you come down to the grass. The plane line. Sorry, not the sky. The plane line. And you go in the opposite direction. So that's the word pox. Pox. I want to do socks. Socks. So sock starts with the S, and S starts on the plane line. You start on the plane line and a swerve away and go down to the grass. Like that. The O, you start on the plane line, come down to the grass and touch the grass and come back up to the plane line. And the last one is the X. X goes diagonal. So you start on the plane line, come down to the grass diagonally. And again, you start on the plane line and go down to the grass diagonally. And that's the word sock. Sock. So, these are words that you can practice every day. And I want you to do the best you can to get these letters right on the primary lines they need to be. So, I'll see you in the next video for math. And we're going to deal with dominoes. See you then. Bye.